Transporting millions of Londoners safely every day is a remarkable technological and logistical achievement. But it wholly depends on the people at the front line.
Stand clear doors!
Tom Davies used to bark orders in the army, but for the last 15 years, he's worked for London Underground. He's now a duty station manager based at Wembley Park. This means he covers a number of stations at the northern end of the Jubilee line. Wembley Park Station is undergoing major redevelopment work to match that of its neighbour, Wembley Stadium.
This is a typical problem we have with the works going on and trying to operate a station. Ken, see what's outside your door?
They don't ask nothing, they just do whatever they want. Hello? We need to get this out from here.
I didn't do one thing, but I can pull this one back.
Ask.
The thing is, the problem is, if he had an emergency and he came running out of his office, he's going to go straight into that. And if you'd been on top of it, you'd have fallen off. Yeah?
I'll ask them no.
OK, well done, mate.
When there are special events, the station will have to cope with up to 60,000 people using the tube. But at the moment, it's a building site, and tempers can get frayed.
Someone come through here, kids especially, playing around, go in there, hurt themselves. Who's going to blame? Us, me and you, yeah? And we don't want that.
You will not open that under any circumstances. In and out through the south compound only.
OK, Ken, I'll see you later. I'm on my mobile. Oh, the scaffold's gone. That was quick. Moved it on the bottom. See you later. Thanks.
Around 6,000 passengers go through Wembley Park during the rush hour. Most of them ask the same old question.
Liverpool Street?
Yes, Liverpool Street.
Well, there's delays on the Bakerloo, on the Metropolitan. There's delays on that one. What you can do, you can take the Jubilee line down to Bond Street and change there.
Where? In
Bond Street.
First of all, if you move over to where the young lady is, now when the train comes in...
AJ Batt is a duty station manager, and his main concern is passenger safety.
I'll come over and I'll talk to you in a minute. I'm just coming over, OK? She's waiting in the hatched areas of the station. There's restricted space between the...
A young woman is standing on a restricted part of the platform affected by the works. AJ must persuade her to move before the next train arrives.
Can I ask you to wait by where the young lady is?
I can't do that.
When the train comes in, I will make sure it stays here until you get into the right car.
I can't. I've got a routine. I have a routine. It's not my fault that the station has works.
Wait.
The thing is, I've got autism, and I'll show you something. I have to be in
Come
line
over
with,
here.
I have to be in line with the exit at every single tube station, and I have all the combinations written down here. And if I go to Cannons Park from Wembley, then...
You need this side here.
Yes. It says Queensbury to Cannons Park, back carriage. If I don't stand here, then even if I moved up there and then walked down, it would disrupt. It would make me spin inside my head like I'm spinning and I'm going all tight in my head because of my autism. So I need to stand here, and then that way I'm in the back carriage when I go to Cannons Park.
What I'll do is when the train comes in,
yes,
I'll walk you up to this car again and make sure you get the same car again.
I know, but I need to stay here because I've walked here now. If I double back, it's going to make me feel uneven in my head. I can't retrace my steps.
The platform is very narrow here, and AJ is duty-bound to persuade the woman to move for her own safety.
No, because this is where the back carriage goes.
City, I will walk you all the way back here, and I'll make sure you get in the right car.
I'll be all right standing here. I'm not going to jump in or anything. I'm not one of those crazy people.
No, it's not that at all, City. What happens is you've got people working behind here.
Yes.
We've got trains coming in. The reason we have the yellow areas here is not for people to wait on, it's only to get on.
What's your mother tongue?
Gujarati, and I can speak a bit of Hindi and everything else.
Kemcho namaste. Kemcho namaste.
Yeah, that's a bit of Hindi. See, there we are. There's the driver starting off.
And the back carriage should be in line with my all right on my own.
She's on board okay. So,
What's your name again?
AJ.
AJ. Nice to meet you, AJ. Namaste, Abhyahale, Malasoni, Kemchol, Vanakam, Sexual, and Salam.
I mean, the customer doesn't realise that you might have answered the same question for the 100th time that morning, so it's just a case of trying to treat every customer as the first. Although there's not been that many really bad incidents that I can recall. I mean, I recall asking a person for a ticket and he showed me a handgun, and that to me was authority to travel. I wasn't going to argue. I've been threatened with a bottle, I've been sworn at, spat at, but as long as you can take those incidents and use them and learn from them, then you learn not to get yourself into those situations anymore.
Revenue control inspectors have to be especially vigilant. They operate in small teams for their own safety. Their job is to check tickets.
Hello there, Revenue Control, just checking tickets. Just see your ticket, please.
Lee Webster has just completed his training, and this is his first day out on the network. He's now learning on the job. His colleagues are dealing with a particularly tricky customer.
You're Polish?
Polish.
Right, okay.
So you don't understand English?
No, no.
Do you know what this is?
He doesn't understand.
He understands a lot. This is a ticket extension.
Lee knows that he'll soon be expected to confront suspected fare evaders as well.
You have money for ticket.
Hello. Tak?
Normally ends up at the end of the conversation. We'll both walk out.
Mówię, że jestem w takiej
Thanks very much.
wódce
And
na
then we'll go.
peronie.
And that's it. I don't speak any English.
Tak.
Thanks very much. Cheers, mate. And we'll
Jesteś
go.
już?
Hold up. Just.
Już, moment.
I believe that he knows enough to what he's doing. I understand that he understands quite a lot. So I'll hopefully, if I can, get a £10 penalty fare, and hopefully that will put him off attempting to do it again.
Every year, London Underground runs its garden competition. Green-fingered staff work in their own time to win the ultimate prize, to be voted the best station on the network by a panel of judges.
That's good. There's John working hard. That's what I like to see. Which one?
At Northwood Hills, husband and wife team John and Kath Wilson reckon they've got an outside chance of winning.
Yeah, at first I thought there wasn't going to be enough plants. But of course, once we get a lot of rain and some sunshine, it's surprising how they spread out.
We've actually put quite a few new shrubs in this year, haven't we? And a few more perennials. So every year we're building it up.
You just got to keep picking at them and
yeah, really every day you need to come down if you can. Just at the end of your shift or before your shift.
John and Kath are going to face some serious competition from one of the favourites at the end of the Jubilee line.
The old geraniums are coming out looking good. Well, you've got the old marigolds and the begonias. The only problem is the petunias are looking a bit full.
Kevin Hall is a station supervisor at Stanmore. He's found a rare, quiet moment to water the plants.
The frost was biting them a bit, but hopefully they'll be all right. At the start of June, we were still getting frost. It was ridiculous, and so we had to really keep our eyes on the soft flowers. That's what we were a bit worried about, but overall they've come out really well.
I'll give you the ticket now, save you queuing up again. Give me £6.
Frank Murray used to be a chauffeur to the rich and famous.
No, give me the £6 now.
15 years ago, he swapped modes of transport and has been with London Underground ever since.
It's no rocket science. Listen to me. You want the 9:30 ticket, do you? I'll give it to you now. Right, OK. God, she was hard work. I'm only 27. I would say for every 10 customers, you'll get 9 good ones, but you'll always get one which will try it on. Since I've worked at Stanmore, the worst incident I've ever had here, personally, when a man died in the booking hall. A man collapsed and died. That was my worst incident. We just closed up the windows for a while until the ambulance came and all that, and reopened again. It it was sad because there was children coming to the game and they were looking at a man lying on the floor, like, you know.
Very well done, boy.
Oh, thank you very much. We try our hardest for you.
I know you try.
We want to give a bit of
I know it's
country
not easy.
for the city travellers. We've, lucky enough, managed to poach the gardener from Neasden, who won overall gardens last year. And he's going to be doing the tubs, and he's done a nice sort of effect with the palm trees. And he's put forward with the hanging baskets as well. They've come out really nice.
See, it's on the floor. I'm going to have to call the supervisor. And nobody near it. You'll have to forgive me just for a second. Kevin,
it's not all Blarney. Frank's quick to spot an unattended bag. He's about to raise the alarm to evacuate the station.
Police, bomb squad, evacuate.
At Wembley Park, the security alarm has suddenly gone off.
With the alarm going off, you have to think immediately of safety. Could it be somebody coming in illegally? Could it be somebody exiting the station without paying their fare? You guys seen anybody going through here? Security guards went down there. When alarms go off on emergency exits, you have to think of the worst.
The security alarm at Wembley Park Station has gone off, and Tom Davies is investigating.
There's been no problems with this since we've got it, is it? No, it's been activated all the time. Great stuff. And it's being checked once during every shift. This is a new escape route that we've had to develop because of the works going on. And the supervisor just told us that the alarm's gone off, so somebody's come through this way. But I've just spoken to the contract and they say it was a security guard just doing his check. But it's just better if I walk it and check it myself as well.
No one owns up, but Tom suspects one of the workers set off the alarm by accident.
You just set off all the alarms in there, yeah?
Not me, I haven't.
No, security guard, was it you?
No, no? Haven't been up there, no.
No, well, one of the security guards had just come through. Anyway, not a problem. OK.
No, we've got to go back up there.
As I say, this was the escape route produced because of the works going on in the station. I mean, you've seen how busy it was this morning. It would be difficult for us to get all those passengers, if we had to evacuate in emergency, up those stairs and through the ticket hall. So we've got the alternative route as well. It's a shortcut to their site, and we couldn't actually prove who it was.
At Stanmore, however, Frank Murray has spotted his culprit.
We don't have to evacuate. Owner has been found.
He's in Wimbledon mode.
He's just thinking of tennis and nothing else. He just leaves his bag and strolls away. He's going to do it again, probably. We had to evacuate last week. Man left a suitcase that size on a train.
The revenue control team are now at the gate line at Edgware Road, and there's an unusual problem.
Just come this way. Come straight through here, yeah? Come straight through your gate here.
These Japanese school kids need help buying their tickets.
You're all right, go through.
Meanwhile, Lee has stopped his first fare evader.
So why did you buy a child ticket, mate?
No money, mate, no cash. Broke.
All right. No, I've just got to ask the questions, mate, that's all.
So late.
You can go wherever you want, but obviously, no, I'm keeping that with me, mate.
We'll take it with me.
Yeah, that stays with me, all right? You don't have to stay, what's in your interest to stay here.
So
It'll be a couple of seconds.
Who needs tickets? Who needs to come through? You can wait here.
So next time when I'm going to buy my ticket, what am I going to use?
You'd have to apply for
another one. Just apply for another one. I mean, you can get one straight away anyway, you just need another photograph, don't you? Just go to any ticket office, they'll give you another one.
It's not a problem. You just get
all right? Fortunately, mate, that's how it works. We need to keep that as our evidence, OK?
Anyone else? I buy it.
I need to keep that one with me. All right? Like, mate. Yeah, it's probably enough. He's 16, isn't he?
At North Harrow, station supervisor James Bond limbers up for his shift in the ticket office.
You know, I do a humming exercise when I walk to work. Then it's just getting your vocals going. Something like that. It just gives a general sort of consistency to your speech, you know, and it's to help me with announcements. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, on platform 2. The train now approaching the station is the 7 o'clock service calling at all stations to Aldgate. I do all the announcements during the morning peak at this station, and I've decided that I'd like to try and announce every single train between 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock in the morning. That digital clock is 1 minute fast, but as long as I know that, I can get the times right. Just can the trains match it? That's what I'm hoping. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack on that camera sometimes. Used to looking for the darkest dot, and occasionally you'll see the sunlight reflected on the red front of the train. There's definitely something moving. Ladies and gentlemen, on platform 2, your 7:35 service to Aldgate is just about to arrive at the station. One time I was announcing the train that I thought I'd left Pinner, and it turned out to be a spider on the lens I'd seen in the distance, so it hadn't even got to Pinner. 2:10. Morning.
Colin Berry on BBC Three Counties Radio.
Like his more illustrious fictional namesake, James also leads a double life.
Yes, that's where you are. It's 27 minutes past 11 and I am joined by James Bond. Good evening, James.
Hi, Colin.
How are you tonight, all right?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
You had a good week?
Lovely, thank you.
Nose in the newspaper?
James has a weekly late-night slot on BBC Local Radio, where he chats about topical issues.
News that I was going to pick on tonight. Age discrimination and mission statements.
Thanks to James Bond. And it's me through until 1 o'clock in the morning. And trains and boats and planes right now.
It's a big day for John and Kath at Northwood Hills. The judges for the annual garden competition are about to arrive.
You can only do your best. That's all you can do. But we're putting a lot of effort in, so hopefully that will pay dividends.
You don't have any big rose bushes?
No.
No. I suppose they're a bit too hard to handle, really, in a small
Well,
space.
it's the spraying and everything.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
It's the engineer in him.
There's plastic under.
I'm not an engineer, I'm an operator.
I can see that.
If I was an engineer, I knew how it worked.
But we don't have a garden at home now. We did have a garden last year, but
Yeah, we live in a flat now, so...
Oh, I bet you miss it. Yeah.
No, because we've got this, you see.
Oh, right.
It's probably not... He's doing more work now, perhaps, this year.
We're now travelling up to Stanmore, which is one of my stations that I'm responsible for whilst I'm the operational DSM. So we'll go up and we'll see the staff are OK, make sure the station's still there. Nobody's pinched me station overnight. My greatest worries up here now is who's going to win the gardening competition.
I know, he likes his palm tree as well.
But the nice thing is every day I'm actually paid to go around and see the staff, spend time on platforms, spend time on gate lines. So as a manager, I think it's even more important that you show support. I'm just part of the cog in the watch as they are, and every single one of us are important.
Hello, Frankie, how are you doing?
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Good.
Morning, Tom.
Busy?
Hello, girls. I'm busy. I haven't got time to bless myself.
Oh, yes.
The worst thing about the job is people who don't appreciate what you actually do. That you've got up early and you've come in here and you've had the booking office open at 5:15 in the morning and start to just give you abuse. It's not my fault if there's a slight delay on the trains or there's a signal failure. It is not my fault. I've done my best. But people seem to attack the first person they see in uniform.
Have I got the card? I paid on a debit card. They can just refund the card. The information they gave me at Oyster was wrong then. Sorry? I know. But they said it takes 3 weeks to come through, so I didn't bring the card with me. I thought it was going to be £78, actually.
Well, because there's the administration, it was 73 and 68 is the £5 administration. On your account, it's going to go back 68.89.
Basically, they didn't know what they were doing.
Exactly. OK, my friend.
He's very helpful. Oyster weren't.
Are you making tea, Tom? Thank you.
Again?
Again? But the first one in 3 months. Anybody want me?
Hello there. Revenue Control, just checking tickets. See your tickets, please.
Most people will treat you as you treat them, do you know what I mean? So as long as you approach them, you're friendly, you're polite, you're not too aggressive, and your body language is quite neutral. I think most people are quite fair with you.
Moving up again, are we?
Lee and his colleagues face a growing problem. London Underground currently estimate that over £46 million a year is lost through fare evasion.
Yeah. Hello there, Revenue Control, just checking tickets. I'll see your tickets, please.
train now approaching the station is your 9:30 service, calling on all stations to Baker Street. Good morning. Yeah, 260 please. Thank you very much. I really work hard at customer service because again, it's how I want to be treated where I go into a shop or a station myself. I try and treat the public the way I want them to treat me in another situation. Morning. £1.30, thanks. I treat as I find, really.
All the earth now brings its cheer and listens to our lay.
I'm a Welshman. All Welshmen can sing. I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. I'll sing if you pay the money for me to get drunk first. And I'll tell you now, I'm not a cheap date. You know? Mae bys Marian wedi brifo, ar gath wedi sgrabo Johnny Bach.
I know it, but I don't know it.
Ar baban yn y crydd yn crio, ar gath wedi sgrabo Johnny Bach. Oi, oi.
Come on, no. We're going. We have to go.
Nice to meet you.
We have to go.
Take care. Safe journey. Okay, nice to meet you.
All the earth now brings.
It's the last time Tom visited his friends at Stanmore. A few days later, he fell seriously ill and is under doctor's orders to stay away from work.
Yeah, of course, we all miss Tom. I mean, he's quite a larger-than-life character, isn't it? Literally.
It's double your work, isn't it?
Yeah.
I will be sorry to leave London Underground, but in other ways, it's coming to a new chapter in my life, and I look forward to see what happens. But obviously, my health has got to come first. It's been like working with a family. I try to look at it as the end of one chapter and the start of another.
Stand clear of the doors!
Next time, Dave Latham has trouble with vandals.
It's all right, it looks like...
And Saeed has the BNP to deal with.
I'll be happy when I'm on my way back.